a very interesting thing. I don't consider myself to be very different. I don't have a concept of myself as famous. I personally loathe the word star, especially when it's used in reference to me.
If somebody's watched it, once or twice they're addicted and they'll just travel anywhere just to get a glance like we did today.
I've stayed up late. I've stayed up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when I've had to be up at 6 and 7 o'clock.
You're actually very dedicated.
I've missed work because of Prisoner today. I phoned in with a fictitious headache.
In a way, people have always been fans. I mean, if you go back to the medieval world, people used to venerate particular saints and used to go on pilgrimages to particular sort of shrines and stuff. It's a way of making sense of your life. It's a way of giving it some importance.
I want to be famous enough to get lots of work and keep busy and get my career up to the highest point that I can. Every time I'm on a set, I think of it as another rung up the ladder, another step further to my goal as wanting to be a professional actress.
I've come from Northampton, and the main reason was to see Maggie, although we only just saw the top of her head.
I've travelled from Stourbridge to see Maggie yet again. I've met her before twice. At the airport and outside the Hippodrome.
I learned from a friend that Joe Ferguson, Maggie Kirkpartrick, was going to be here today, so I came out with a few friends, and it's really just to come and see my favourite star at Prisoner.
I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down.
I can't believe it. I've never worn those sort of things. Oh my God. Oh dear, dear.
I've been looking forward to you for a long time.
Goodness me.
Oh, I can't believe it. You look lovely, you do.
I am lovely.
I know.
It's 5.5 years since I finished, and I had no more thought about it until I realised, you know, that the fan mail was coming thick and fast from this part of the world, and I just couldn't believe it. So, having no work at home in these first 3 months of this year, I thought it's a good idea, a good chance to come over and meet the fans, see what this is like, and indeed, to be perfectly honest, make myself a few pounds, if it was at all possible.
Now we've got to find a pen.
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah,
Got one nearby?
Oh, right, okay.
There was a gang of us that actually met her at Heathrow Airport when she arrived.
Yeah, 5:30 in the morning, and we both said, oh, I hope she's going to be, you know, pleasant enough and not just put her nose in the air and push by, but she was brilliant. She answered loads of questions and signed autographs, posed for photographs. She was brilliant.
You can see we're all kinky, can't you?
It's a worry.
Everybody was on board. I mean, we came in a minibus, and people were obviously tired on the way there, but once they'd met her, nobody could sleep. It was just everybody was so excited that they'd actually met the fruit.
The character I played in Prisoner is fairly self-evident. She was described by the creators as a sadistic, corrupt, bull-dyke screw.
I really that's different to how she really was today. I think, you know, she didn't act like a freak. I just think she's changes from character to character. She changes really well.
I think a lot of people, since I came here, wanted to see me walking around the street in that dreaded uniform with my hair slicked back, which of course is not on, you know. Those sorts of things get left behind in a studio when the rap is called.
It's just her hair. I just wasn't expecting her hair to be like that. It would be like more like Grease Spat, like it's in South Lot. Instead she dyed and really put it.
I didn't look like Joan Ferguson before I did the show, and I saw no reason to continue looking like her.
I expected to be taller. I didn't think she was as tall as I thought she would be.
In my career, it was 4.5 years out of 30. It's just another role.
Well, I have several heroes and heroines that I admire. Marilyn Monroe, Laurence Olivier. I went to the National Theatre with a local theatre company, and I was the first person to step out on the Olivier stage at the National Theatre the day Laurence Olivier had died, and it was a tremendous feeling with 1,500 people sitting there watching you, waiting for you to move. The adrenaline just started pumping. It was fantastic. Sitting on buses, going through the city, after I'd had a piece in the local newspaper, and after I'd been on television a few times, people did start asking me, "Are you the one that's been on EastEnders?" or haven't I seen you on TV, and things like that. And it does give you a bit of a buzz knowing that people have watched you.